Did you know the last time we had 16 shots on goal? It was back in November 2011. Yeah, signs of time, right? Let's talk about tonight. So I was desperately hoping for the scoreline to be 3-0. It would have been the perfect, the most poetic scoreline in the last match of Gerard Pique. But unfortunately, আজকের খেলাটা খুবই weird ছিল, খুবই interesting, and there are a lot of positive things to talk about it. But I really wish it was 3-0 tonight. So এই ভিডিওর বেসিক্যালি দুইটা পার্ট হবে। একটা হচ্ছে টকিং অ্যাবাউট পিকে অ্যান্ড সেকেন্ড ওয়ান ইজ টকিং অ্যাবাউট পিকে's লাস্ট ম্যাচ, Gerard Pique. So in recent videos, I have really did not take any prisoners when it comes to talking about our defenders and specifically some of the older players. So we can actually, all the criticism and all the negative things that I talked about regarding Pique's performance up late, they were all based on now and today. There is no denying, and no one can deny the fact that these guys are absolute legends. And আমি যখন criticize করছিলাম তখনও I was saying that these guys are legends, these guys are veterans, these guys are absolute icons of the club. এবং ওই জায়গাটা থেকে the respect, the tribute, the love, admiration, and the honor, it has to come from the fans for all these players. And Pique decisionটা is very timely, very timely. I'm pretty sure Xavi had a lot to do with it, and before things got any worse in terms of his reputation with the club as a player, তার আগে এই ডিসিশন নেওয়াটা was very calculated and a very good thing to do. And it also ও থাকলে যে নেগেটিভ ভাইবসগুলো ইভেন্চুয়ালি সেন্ড আউট হইতো, যেটা এখন আলবাকে দিয়ে মোস্টলি হচ্ছে। বুস্কেটস ইজ আ বিট ডিফারেন্ট অফ আ কেস, বাট ওই নেগেটিভ ভাইবটা বন্ধ হয়ে গেছে। অ্যান্ড অলসো দ্য ফ্যাক্ট যে Pique retiring, he's not moving out to any other club, he's not doing anything else. This also sets a very good example for the young players to come as well. And ওই জায়গাটা থেকে I have nothing but immense respect and honor for this guy, and his decision shows যে আসলে দিন শেষে we have not lost everything. Yes, our idols, our values, our ethos, all of those things have taken a big hit in last few years, but all is not lost. We still have that value, that mentality, that if I cannot perform at my 110% in every single game for Barcelona, then I'm not going to wear that jersey. যে থটটা বা যে আইডিওলজিটা Xavi চ্যাম্পিয়ন করছে, ইনিয়েস্তা চ্যাম্পিয়ন করছে, পুয়ল চ্যাম্পিয়ন করছে, it goes for every player, even Lionel Messi. If he was in the club and if he was not performing, then I think before anyone else, he would have been the first one to come out and say that this is not good enough from my end and I need to step down and let some other players come in and take on the mantle. So Pique নিয়ে আসলে there are some controversies which I'm not going to go into in this video, but just in general, it's a hats off, it's love, respect to the power infinite for this guy, and rest assured he will be considered one of the best center backs the world has ever seen, and also definitely probably one of the best defenders that we have had the good fortune of seeing play for the Blaugrana. So thank you, Pique, thank you for everything, and we all the coolers across the world wish you nothing but the absolute best, and looking forward to see you in the presidential box someday. That would be interesting. So now let's come to the match review, or more specifically Pique's last match. So আজকের ম্যাচটাকে যদি আমি এক কথায় এক্সপ্লেন করার ট্রাই করি, it's one of the most entertaining goalless first half and one of the most impactful football playing without the final product. So first half we had, as I mentioned in the starting of this video, that 16 shots on goal. If I'm not wrong, 7 or 8 of them were on target, and some of the chances were absolutely জাস্ট গোল করাটা বাকি ছিল। সো ওই জায়গাটা থেকে এক্সট্রিমলি ফ্রাস্ট্রেটিং লাগছে, বাট দেখে খুব ভালো লাগছে যে এই চান্সেস ক্রিয়েশন অ্যান্ড জর্ডি আলবা again seems to be very in form when it comes to attacking. When it comes to defending, that's where all the troubles start. But attacking it again, Jordi Albar যে রানসগুলো ছিল, Busquets picking the passes, Pedri, De Jong picking the passes and just playing the ball through to Jordi Alba. That was a delight to watch. And some of the finishings from Ferran Torres were not top notch, but in his defense they were really difficult chances to put off. And Lewandowski's penalty miss is something that you do not see every day or do not expect from that kind of a player, but things happen, and I was really hoping that penalty to go to Pique. Just disclaimer, Pique actually was asked to take the penalty and he wanted Lewandowski to take it. So just putting it out there, Lewandowski was not being selfish. So first halfটা extremely frustrating ছিল, but at the same time was very engaging, very fast paced, very good passing football. The Tiki-Taka brand of football was there. So দেখে খুব ভালো লাগছে, frustrated লাগছে, and I was worrying that second half-এ would Barca come back with the same mentality or the same playing style and just keep up the intensity. So fortunately, just 2 minutes into the second half, we scored a goal. Dembele just passed the ball into the net, and it shows this guy is an enigma. যখন মন চায় সে গোল করে ফেলে, এবং যখন মন চায় he cannot just pass a simple ball to his teammates. So ওই জায়গাটা থেকে এই পোলাটাকে আসলে ফিগার আউট করাটা আমি এখন গিভ আপ করে দিছি. I just enjoy when he plays well and I just curse him or try not to curse him when he's playing downright incomprehensible. So ওই জায়গাটা থেকে আমি ভেরি অপটিমিস্টিক কি আসলে বলা যায় সেকেন্ড হাফটা শুরু করেছি, অ্যান্ড ওখান থেকে দ্যাট আর্লি গোল রিয়েলি helped us, এবং ওখান থেকে মেন্টালিটি পজিটিভ একটা ভাইব ছিল, কনফিডেন্স ছিল amongst the players, and that showed throughout the match. And second half একটা ইমোশনাল জায়গাটাও আস্তে আস্তে ক্রিয়েট হয়ে যাচ্ছিল. Pique was realizing that his minutes are numbered, and players were also realizing that a very emotional situation is going to take place right now in this match. So going beyond just a scoreline, going beyond competition, and going beyond just winning and losing, these are some of the things that matters in some cases more than the result of the match itself. So the second goal যদি না হইতো সেটা একটু ট্রিকি হয়ে যেত, কজ Almeria even though did not create any sort of threat, but they had a couple of chances that they could have scored in. So ওই জায়গাটা থেকে it's very crucial to always have 2 goals in the bag, just a safety net, and ওইখান থেকে আসলে খেলাটা ক্লোজ অফ করাটা is much more easier. And tonight Barca did almost everything perfectly other than just scoring some of the clear-cut chances. So in the night where we saw one of the legends of the club play his last minutes at the El Camp Nou, and successfully Barcelona coming out with 3 points, it's a bittersweet night for all us culés, and in the end of it, thank you Pique, Visca el Barça.